I woke up to an ordinary sky, coffee in my hand, no reason why. Another morning passing by, just another page, another life. People rushing down the street, strangers that I'd never keep. Nothing told my restless heart today would tear my world apart. Then you smiled without a plan, never knowing who I am. One little moment, one little glance changed the rhythm of my chants. Some stories never knock before they start. They simply find an unprepared heart. The day I never meant to remember became the day I can't forget. You walked into my ordinary day and left a feeling with no end. You walked into my ordinary day like sunlight through the pouring rain. One simple smile, one passing look, and nothing felt the same again. I never asked where you came from, never wondered where you'd gone. I only knew the air had changed, like someone softly called my name. Every laugh you never heard became my favorite hidden word. Even silence felt alive just because you passed me by. I started counting little things, like the happiness your presence brings. Without a promise, without a sign, you slowly occupied my mind. It's funny how a single day can quietly rewrite your fate. The day I never meant to remember turned into my favorite memory. You walked into my ordinary day and stole a part of me so easily. You walked into my ordinary day without intending to remain, but every heartbeat since that time has softly whispered your sweet name. Maybe you never noticed me, maybe I was just another face, but somehow destiny decided your shadow would become my safest place. If I had known where this would lead, would I have walked another street, or would I still choose that same road, just to carry this beautiful hope? The day I never meant to remember became the beginning of everything. You walked into my ordinary day and gave my quiet heart a dream. I didn't know that simple moment would stay with me for years to come. Sometimes forever starts so quietly, before we know we've fallen in love. Some memories arrive without permission, Some people become home without a reason. And if this story has a first page, it began the day you walked into my ordinary day. After that ordinary afternoon, your face kept finding every room. Every morning felt brand new, just because I might see you. We'd pass each other down the hall. You'd wave your hand, you'd always call my name the way a friend would do. But it felt different coming from you. You laughed at things I'd softly say, and somehow brightened up my day. Without realizing what you'd done, you became my morning sun. Maybe it was simple kindness, maybe I just wanted more. But every little moment opened another hidden door. Every smile became a promise I believed was meant for me. Every look became a reason to believe in destiny. I believed every smile was meant for me. Like your heart was quietly calling, without a single word of love, I was already falling. I started waiting by the gate, hoping I would not be late, just to walk a little while beside your easy, gentle smile. Every conversation stayed long after we walked away. I'd replay every little joke, every laugh, every word you spoke. You never made a promise, you never crossed the line. But hope has a way of growing inside a heart like mine. Sometimes love begins before the truth arrives. Sometimes dreams are built from ordinary signs. Every smile became a promise that only my heart could hear. I believed every smile was meant for me. And suddenly you felt so near. I built tomorrow from your kindness. I painted forever in my mind. Without knowing, love imagined can sometimes leave us blind. If I could go back to those days, I'd probably smile the same. Because even borrowed happiness still feels beautiful today. You never asked me to believe, you never asked me to stay. It was my hopeful heart that slowly found its way. Every smile became a promise that carried me through every day. I believed every smile was meant for me, though no words were ever said. Maybe love begins like sunlight, quietly touching morning skies, long before two hearts discover One is dreaming with closed eyes, looking back. I know you were only being kind, but at the time your smile felt like the beginning of the greatest love story I had ever imagined. I bought a notebook down the street just to write what I couldn't speak. The pages waited quietly, like they already knew me. I didn't know your favorite song or where your heart had belonged. I barely knew your middle name, still every thought returned the same. Every afternoon we'd meet, only for a moment on the street. Yet somehow every passing day you found another place to stay. Inside the words I couldn't show, inside the dreams you'd never know. Maybe love begins this way, with unfinished words we never say. 1,000 feelings growing strong before they know where they belong. I wrote your name before I knew you, across every empty page. Your name filled every empty page, like it had always lived that way. I didn't need forever then, just another chance to see your smile. But every letter that I wrote brought my lonely heart alive. The notebook slowly filled with days, tiny moments, little phrases. The way you brushed your hair aside, the way your bright eyes came alive. I wrote about the morning light, the jacket that you wore in white, the little laugh you tried to hide, the dreams I carried deep inside. Sometimes I'd stop and simply stare, wondering if you'd ever care, or if these pages were the only place I'd ever truly keep your face. Some stories bloom before they're told, some hearts fall before they know. Mine was quietly becoming yours, one handwritten line at a time. I wrote your name before I knew you, like my heart had made its choice. Your name filled every empty page, long before I heard your voice. Every letter carried hope, every sentence carried light. I was writing our tomorrow without knowing if I'd ever be your guy. If you ever found these pages, would you smile or turn away? Would you laugh at all my dreaming or treasure every word I'd say? Maybe these are only letters, never meant for anyone to read, but they became the place where my heart finally learned to breathe. I wrote your name before I knew you, before love had any proof. Your name filled every empty page, before I ever knew the truth. Some people without a promise, without a touch, without even knowing why. Tonight another page is waiting, and once again the first thing my pen remembers is your name. The days became a little brighter, every morning felt much lighter. I knew the places you would be, and somehow you kept finding me. We talk about the smallest things, favorite songs and broken dreams, the weather books, the coffee shop, wishing those moments wouldn't stop. I never noticed how time flew whenever I was next to you, and now it felt like just a minute, because your laughter filled it. The world outside kept moving on, but with you, time stood still. I started believing some moments always will. We talk like tomorrow was certain, like nothing could pull us apart. Every conversation felt like forever. You were writing hope across my heart. Every conversation felt like forever, like there'd always be one more day. I never imagined forever could quietly slip away. Told me stories from your past, little memories built to last. The way your eyes lit up at night made ordinary moments bright. I learned the rhythm of your voice, the way you'd pause before a choice, the little smile before you spoke, the way we'd laugh at private jokes. Started saving every word like precious songs I'd always heard, never thinking there would come a day those words would all be gone. When two hearts grow comfortable, they stop counting time. I thought we were beginning, I never saw the warning signs. We talk like tomorrow was certain, like every sunrise would be ours. Every conversation felt like forever, growing quietly into countless hours. I built tomorrow from your kindness, one simple moment at a time, without knowing that forever can disappear without goodbye. If someone had told me then to memorize every word, I'd have listened even closer to everything I heard. Because someday these conversations would become all that I have left, not just memories, but pieces of the life I almost lived. We talked like tomorrow was certain, never questioning the end. Every conversation felt like forever, like we'd always meet again. But maybe forever isn't promised. Maybe love arrives that way, hidden inside ordinary moments we never think will fade. we said. I only remember how safe the silence felt whenever you were there. Book's getting heavier now, not because of paper somehow, but every page is holding things I never found the strength to speak. You still smile the way you do, like the whole world smiles with you, while I keep hiding every word, afraid of changing what we've built. Sometimes my pen knows more than It tells the truth I always hide. The ink keeps saying what I can't, even when I tell it not to. Every night another page, every feeling locked away, a conversation with myself that no one else will ever hear. Maybe courage comes too late, maybe fear decides our fate. So I let these pages carry everything my voice cannot. I hid my heart between the lines, where every letter spoke your name. Every letter knew what I couldn't say, though every page still burned the same. If you could read between the words, you'd hear my heartbeat every time. I wasn't writing simple stories, I was writing you into my life. I wrote about the rainy days and how your laughter chased the gray. I wrote about your gentle eyes that made the ordinary shine. I wrote the questions in my mind. Would you stay if you knew mine? Would you turn another page, or quietly walk away? The notebook slowly became the safest place to keep your name, because paper never looked away when my courage disappeared. Sometimes I'd read the older pages, smiling at my own mistakes, watching hope grow line by line, without knowing what it would take. Some confessions stay as ink, because they're too afraid to breathe. Some hearts would rather stay unknown than lose the little hope they keep. I hid my heart between the lines until the pages knew me well. Every letter knew what I couldn't say better than I could ever tell. One day these words may fade away, the ink may slowly lose its shade, but every feeling written here will never truly disappear. If I had spoken back then, would our story change somehow? Or would these pages still exist, only with different endings now? Maybe love isn't always measured by the words we finally say. Maybe it's found inside the letters that never find their way. I hid my heart between the lines, because I couldn't risk your smile. Every letter knew what I couldn't say, it stayed with me all the while. If tomorrow changes everything, if our roads should separate, these pages will remember love I never had the courage to place inside your hands. Tonight I close the notebook once again. Your name is still the last word on the final page, and somehow it feels both beautiful and heartbreaking. People count their life by years. Some remember joy and tears. But if someone asked about my own, I'd tell the story you never known. You slowly filled my afternoons, my favorite coffee shops in June, the little streets we'd always cross before I ever feared their loss. I still remember how you'd laugh before you'd finish every thought, and how the sunlight found your hair like morning knew that you'd be there. Without asking for a place, you quietly became the most beautiful chapter I never planned to write. You never asked to be remembered, you never asked to stay, but every memory chose your face in its own quiet way. You never knew you were my favorite story, the one I'd read 1,000 times. Every chapter always led to you, hidden softly between the lines. Every ordinary moment became extraordinary somehow. Without even realizing it, you became my favorite now. I stopped writing only letters, I started writing days, the places that we always met, the simple things you'd say. The empty chair across from mine still feels like it belongs to you. Even when you're somewhere else, my heart still saves the view. Sometimes I'd wonder quietly if you ever thought of me, the way I carried every smile long after you had gone. Maybe to you I was another passing face, but to me you had become the story I never want to replace. I wasn't searching for forever, forever found my heart. One ordinary conversation quietly became my favorite part. You never knew you were my favorite story, even before the ending came. Every chapter always led to you, every page still held your name. If these memories were a novel, I'd read them all again, just to hear your voice before the silence finally began. One day these pages may grow old, their edges faded, worn and torn, but there will always be one chapter that still feels beautifully warm. Maybe stories aren't remembered because they end happily. Maybe they're remembered because they changed who we became. You never knew you were my favorite story, the one my heart still understands. Every chapter always led to, even when life changed its plans. Some people become memories, some become lessons we live through. But if someone asks about my life, I'll always find a page of you. The notebook is almost full now. Every page carries your name. Even though you never knew you were the story I love the most. The notebook stayed beside my bed, right where every word was left. I filled another empty page, but nothing seemed to ease the weight. I sent a message late one night, simple words, no wrong or right, just asking how your day had been, the way we always did back then. The screen stayed quiet hour by hour, hope grew weaker by the minute. Still I told myself, maybe she's just busy, maybe tomorrow. Morning came with silent skies, no little light, no new reply, only my reflection staring back from a phone that knew the truth. Hope has a quiet way of fading, not all at once, but one unanswered moment at a time. The replies I waited for never came, but I kept whispering your name. I waited for words that never arrived, trying to keep this hope alive. Every silent notification echoed louder than before. I kept believing one more message would bring you back once more. Days turned into quiet weeks, conversations incomplete. The spaces where your words once lived began to feel impossible to fill. I reread every message, searching for a hidden sign, wondering if I had missed the moment you changed your mind. Friends would ask if I was fine, I'd smile and simply say, she's probably busy, she'll write soon. But deep inside I already knew silence was answering more honestly than words ever could. Sometimes goodbye never sounds like goodbye. Sometimes it arrives as an empty screen you keep staring at. The replies I waited for never came, and slowly without a final farewell. Maybe you never meant to hurt me. Maybe life just carried you away. Maybe I became a chapter you had already finished, while I kept rereading the same page. If silence had a voice, it would have sounded exactly like this. A room, a phone, a heart, still waiting. The replies I waited for never came, but somehow I still remained. I waited for words that never arrived, long after hope should have died. Some people leave by closing the door. Others leave by never opening it again. Tonight, the notebook stays open. The message remains unread. And for the first time, I'm beginning to wonder if silence is the answer I've been refusing to hear. Didn't see it coming slow, the way you started letting go. No fight, no sound, no final word, just silence louder than we heard. You were still there in my view, but not the way you used to. Your eyes were somewhere far away, like I was not part of your day. I thought we had a little time to fix what slowly fell behind, but time was never on my side. It left with you and didn't reply. Sometimes endings don't arrive, they quietly divide. I lost you before I could say goodbye, before I knew the reason why. You slipped away without a trace, leaving emptiness in your place. I never got the chance to try to hold your hand, to ask you why you were gone before I knew. It was already ending between me and you. I still remember normal days when everything had its own place, but memories can lie so well, they never warn you when they fell. I replay every little scene, the moments that felt in between, wondering where it all went wrong when I was still holding on. But love can leave without a sound, no crash, no breaking on the ground, just fading like a distant light that disappears into the night. I kept thinking you would stay while you were already away. I lost you before I could say goodbye, before I could even try to tell you what you meant to me, before you turned into memory. And now I stand with empty hands, trying to understand how someone can still feel so near and still not really be here. If I'd spoken earlier, would it have changed the end? Or was I always loving someone I could never mend? Maybe some stories are not meant for closure or for sense, just chapters that we lived through without knowing what they meant. I lost you before I could say goodbye, and the truth still makes me cry. No final words, no last embrace, just your silence in my place. You didn't leave in one goodbye, you left in every passing night, and I was still there trying to see what was already gone from me. Now I understand too late. Some people leave slowly, so slowly you don't even notice until they're already gone. Kept the conversations alive, even when they barely survived. I held on to every word, even the ones that felt unheard. You were drifting out of sight, but I kept believing in alright, like distance was just something small, not the end of it all. I replayed what used to be, convincing myself you'd come back to me. But silence started speaking loud in ways I couldn't block it out. I mistook patience for a sign that you were still somehow mine. I kept holding on while you let go. Piece by piece I didn't know you were gone from me, while I still believed we'd be. I stayed where you had already left, loving what was nearly dead, and every hope I tried to save just led me deeper into pain. You stopped asking how I was, I kept talking just because it felt like maybe one reply could bring you back into my life. I didn't see the subtle change, how everything began to fade. You were there but not the same, like love had quietly lost your name. I thought I was the one still trying, but I was loving while you were dying inside the space we used to share. Now empty air was everywhere. Sometimes love doesn't break in two, it just forgets to stay with you. I kept holding on while you let go, and I was the last to know that everything I tried to fix was already out of reach. You didn't say it, didn't show, but now I finally know you were gone before I saw I was loving nothing at all. If I had noticed earlier signs, would I have saved what wasn't mine? Or was I always meant to stay while you slowly drifted away? Maybe love doesn't end with pain, maybe it just disappears in rain, without a sound, until nothing can be found. I kept holding on while you let go, and that's the truth. I didn't know you were already out of reach, while I still believed in a way. Now I see it crystal clear. I wasn't losing you right here. You were gone long before the end. I was just pretending that some people leave before goodbye, and some people stay too long, and something that has already left. I used to say your name like truth, like something still belonging to you. But now it feels so far away, like words I no longer need to say. I kept pretending nothing changed, even when everything rearranged. I held on to what we were, even when it stopped being sure. You weren't gone in one clean break. It was every small mistake, every silence we ignored, that slowly closed the final door. Truth doesn't shout, it doesn't fight, it slowly turns off the light. The moment I stopped believing we were still us was the moment I saw what we really were. Just two hearts moving in different time, one already gone, one left behind. We were only a memory I refused to accept, the story I wasn't ready to forget. But love doesn't wait for you to agree, it leaves when it decides to leave. I looked at old messages again, trying to find where it began to end. But everything felt so the same, yet somehow nothing felt the same. I realized it wasn't sudden, it was quiet, slow and hidden. Every maybe later we said was already something dead. I was still living in the past, while you had already passed. And I was calling out your name to someone who wasn't the same. Sometimes the hardest truth to face is that no one took your place. The moment I stopped believing we were still us was the moment I finally saw the dust of everything we used to be slowly fading out of me. We were only a memory I held too tight, trying to keep something out of sight. But love that's gone will always show, even when you don't let go. If I had accepted it sooner, would it still hurt the same, or was the pain already love's way of trying to make you stay, even when everything inside already said goodbye. The moment I stopped believing we were still us, I didn't fall apart, I just understood that some stories don't continue on, they quietly turn into songs. We were only a memory I refused to accept, but now I finally can let it rest. Not because I stopped loving you, but because I stopped holding on to. And in that silence, I didn't lose you again. I just finally saw you for what you had already become. It used to hurt just hearing you, like something sharp I couldn't move through. But time has a quiet way of softening what used to stay. Now I can say your name out loud without it pulling me back down. It doesn't break me like before, it doesn't open every door to memories I couldn't face, to every moment I erased. Now it just feels like someone I knew, not someone I still go through. Pain doesn't last the way it seems. It slowly fades between the seams. I can say your name without breaking anymore. It doesn't hurt me like it did before. Your name is no longer a wound inside, it's just a place where memories hide. I still remember everything we were, but it no longer feels like blur. Now I can breathe when I recall the way we almost had it all. Walk past places we once stood, and it didn't feel like it should. No sudden rush, no heavy chest, just quiet moments at their best. Even songs that used to sting don't make my heart do anything. They just exist like passing time, no longer stealing peace of mind. I thought I'd never reach this state where I could let the feeling wait, but here I am still standing here, without the sadness or the fear. Healing doesn't come with sound, it simply settles all around. I can say your name without breaking anymore. It feels lighter than it felt before. You're just a chapter I can close, not a pain that still grows. And if I think of you at night, it doesn't steal away my light. It just reminds me who I was before I learned what losing does. I never hated what we became, even when it brought me pain. 'Cause even broken love can teach what healing slowly tries to reach. And maybe this is what it means to let go of faded dreams, not forgetting every part, but freeing up a tired heart. I can say your name without breaking anymore, and that's something I couldn't do before. Your name is no longer a wounded me. It's just part of my history, and I'm not fully healed, I know, but I'm no longer letting go, because I'm falling apart inside. Just because your name arrived, your name still lives inside my mind, but now it rests instead of hurts. I used to write your name each night like it was something still alive. Every page, every line always ended up with you inside. But time has slowly changed my hand. It learned to stop where feelings stand. Not every thought needs to be a place where you still live in me. I opened all those faded pages, read the story I created, realized it was always mine, not something we both designed. Some names lose power over time, not by force but by design. I finally stopped writing your name, and nothing feels quite the same. Not pain, not love, just something new. A quiet place I'm walking through. My story no longer belongs to you. It finally belongs to truth, and truth is simple, calm and clear. You're not the reason I am here. The notebook in a drawer, not to forget, but something more, to keep the past where it can stay, without controlling every day. I still remember who you were, but you're no longer my answer to every question in my mind. I'm no longer left behind. Strangely now I feel the air without the weight of everywhere. You used to live inside my chest. Now I can finally rest. Letting go was not the end. It was where I learned to mend. I finally stopped writing your name, not because I feel no pain, but because beyond what I used to know. My story no longer belongs to you. It stands alone, it's something new, and every step I take from here is mine without the fear. You were never my mistake, just a love I couldn't make into something that would last. So I leave you in the past, not erase. no longer calling out my name. I finally stopped writing your name, and I no longer feel the same. I feel lighter in my soul, like I'm finally home. My story no longer belongs to you. It belongs to what is true, and what is true is I am free from who you used to be to me. Tonight I close the notebook, not because I stopped loving you, but because I finally started loving myself more.